Full house? Well, of course I can't see everybody just because of the light. It's extremely bright. And my name is Frank. I'm one of your hosts, actually, one of the MCs for tonight. And you can hear that I have a little deep voice today. It's not because I tend to play like that. It's just because I had a cold. So thank you for your understanding, and I know you'll enjoy tonight's show very much. And without hesitation, the next one, it's very famous. Everybody will love it. It's what we call lion dance, and we have a kung fu to follow up that. Enjoy the show. 下面有请舞狮和功夫，谢谢。
problem is right now, it's not and it's a cell phone, and I'm not sure how many seats are together. So if you want to risk it,
Actually, I'm the MC. Sorry. Well, it's me again because the rest of the team, they just think I'm not the good one, so let me go first. And the director said, oh, you're not doing too good, so you're staying on the side of the stage, not on the middle. So I apologize about that. Tonight's show actually is hosted by Chinese Culture Association of New Brunswick. Many organizations and a lot of volunteers spend a lot of hours to make our tonight's show happen. So I would like to ask everybody to give them another round of applause. So now, our next is, I would like to invite our first guest speaker to come on the stage and say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deputy Premier, the Honorable Stephen Horstman.
ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that fantastic? Very colorful. And he's correct, I can't see anybody. Zinyan Kuai La. Happy New Year. Good evening, everybody. It's great to be here with you for what is known as your Spring Festival or Chinese New Year. One of the most important traditional holidays on your calendar. 2015 is the lunar year of the sheep. I was hoping it was for the horse. If I've done my research properly, it will be a year of contemplating and appreciating what has already been accomplished. A year to think about goodness to others, to take a deep breath and calmly look at what's ahead. It will be a year for following a steady path for generosity and keeping the peace. These are wonderful words of Chinese wisdom, and I was glad to learn of them while preparing to be here with you for your celebration. What I discovered about your New Year is but a tiny example of what we can do and learn and appreciate about the different cultures and traditions in our province. I would like to thank Jenny Zhang and the Chinese Cultural Association of New Brunswick for inviting me to be here with you this evening. Since 1977, the association has contributed significantly to the culture and educational experiences of the citizens of our province, while also providing assistance and welcoming environments for members of all newcomers to this community. Your organization is helping to strengthen our communities and move New Brunswick forward. I look forward to seeing the show tonight and experiencing a Chinese New Year party. Our government believes in inclusive communities, support for all New Brunswick families, and investing in culture. New Brunswick's unique cultural mosaic is an integral part of our identity and well-being of our economy. The different cultures and traditions that are alive and flourishing in our province enrich our way of life and offer new opportunities to revitalize and rejuvenate our communities and promote our province to the world. As you know, New Brunswick is a small province, but we have an aging population. It is no secret we need more new people to build our workforce and create a better future here in New Brunswick. We are blessed, truly blessed, to have a beautiful province, one that is culturally rich and holds tremendous potential for growth. And we support all parties working together to make our communities a more welcoming place. Our government will be working with the Atlantic provinces and the federal government to develop an Atlantic Canadian immigration strategy that provides more provincial control and targets the common needs of the Atlantic region in growing our population and our workforce. As you know, China has the second largest economy in the world. Canada, meanwhile, is home to one of the largest overseas Chinese communities. Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto are known to have the most citizens. We appreciate the contributions of our Chinese citizens here in Fredericton, in Moncton, and in St. John, where cultural centers have also known to be established. You have a voice in New Brunswick, and your contributions are being recognized. For example, the City of Fredericton presented an Intercultural Award in 2013 to Ms. Zhang for her commitment over the past decade of practicing and teaching the arts of Chinese dance to her students here in Fredericton. Ms. Zhang has been a long-standing volunteer in this community and has been helping local children learn about their culture through dance, while also creating greater awareness about Chinese culture in the capital region. I expect there will be some dancing here again tonight. The relationship between the New Brunswick and China is also known internationally. Since 1997, we've shared an educational business partnership which offers great social, cultural, and economic benefits. Through this partnership, several schools in China now have curriculum from New Brunswick, as well as training opportunities for New Brunswick teachers, all of which generates revenue to be reinvested back into the province's educational system. The partnerships also include a cross-cultural exchange program that opens doors and offers educational experiences for students. The Chinese New Year is another amazing opportunity to learn and reflect on the rich heritage of Chinese Canadian and the cultural contributions made here in Fredericton and throughout New Brunswick. Cultural events like this one help engage our communities and strengthen that feeling of togetherness among New Brunswickers. We are one big family, after all. And I'm proud to say the Chinese flag will be flying at the legislature this Thursday, February 19th. I am truly honored, very honored, to be here and to support you and to celebrate with your today's event. May the year of the sheep bring prosperity, wealth, and longevity to you and your loved ones everywhere. Jiang Yang Kuai La. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we'd like to invite Dr. Nathan Long on behalf of the Honorable Keith Ashfield.
Good evening. I'm going to read a letter on behalf of the Honorable Keith Ashfield. Dear members of the Chinese Association of New Brunswick, as the Member of Parliament from Fredericton, I wish to extend my warmest greeting to Canadians of Chinese descent who are celebrating the Chinese Lunar Year. I wish to thank Jenny Zhang, President of the Chinese Cultural Association of New Brunswick, for her kind invitation to celebrate this gala together, Maple Leaves on Silk Road. However, I am unable to attend. I want to state that you are a vibrant part of the Fredericton community, and I feel that I am part of your family. This celebration brings to us a sense of reflection and renewal, permeate the start of the new year. It is time to gather with family and friends to bid farewell to a year filled with memories energized by the promise of the year ahead. Across the country, Canadians of Chinese descent are welcoming the Year of the Golden Sheep, a symbol of harmony and cooperation. These celebrations are a reminder of your great contribution to the Canadian society. As we begin a new year, I am certain that the Chinese community will continue to play a remarkable role in Canada's success as a prosperous and peaceful society. I wish you a happy, healthy, and a prosperous Year of the Golden Sheep. Yours sincerely, Honorable Keith Ashfield, Member of Parliament for Fredericton.
Thank you. Let's welcome our Acting General Counsel from Montreal, Yigang Li, to come forward and give us his Chinese New Year greetings.
Thank you. Honorable Deputy Premier of New Brunswick, Stephen Osman. 亲爱的侨胞朋友们 ，distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. 很高兴来到弗雷德里克敦参加我们新布伦瑞克省华人华侨新羊年的新春晚会，与大家共庆中国传统新年的到来。这是我第2次到新省，我和我的同事刚下飞机就直接赶到了我们的晚会现场。虽然无外是冰天雪地、寒冷刺骨。 但我们的大厅内却暖意融融，喜气洋洋，节日的气氛甚浓。首先，我代表中国驻蒙特利尔总领馆，向在座的华人华侨同胞及各位嘉宾，并通过你们向新省广大侨胞致以最诚挚的问候和最美好的新春祝福。再过2天就是我们中国农历新年。 在此，我在这里给所有的来宾拜个早年，祝大家羊年身体健康，喜气洋洋。I would also like to take this opportunity on behalf of Chinese Consulate General in Montreal to express our sincere thanks and warmly welcome to Canadian officials and friends from New Brunswick who are presenting tonight together with Chinese community, celebrating Chinese traditional Spring Festival. After 2 days, we will receive the first day of the new year. Just now, Deputy Premier mentioned that the year of sheep I also heard that some translation will be the year of goat or the year of ram. Anyway, I got the latest translation for that. They call the year of yang. So according to Chinese lunar calendar, on this special moment, I would like to say Happy New Year to all of you and wish you good luck and all the best. 侨胞们、朋友们，过去1年里，中加两国关系在政治、经贸、文化、教育等各个领域的合作都取得了显著的进展。哈珀总理对中国进行了任内的第三次的访问，两国领导人发表了涵盖20项合作内容的联合成果清单，涉及双边关系的各个领域，成果丰硕。我们很高兴的也看到，中方与新省间的交流与合作也在不断的发展，经贸领域的合作取得积极成果。仅去年1到11月，双边的贸易额就超过了1.9亿加元。教育文化的合作领域也渐入佳境，越来越多的中国留学生来到新省学习深造，留学生总数已达2000余人。同时，也有更多的当地学生对学习汉语兴趣浓厚，希望通过汉语这一平台，积极地了解中国的文化，促进中加交流。在此，我愿借此机会向新省政府、向在座的各位华人华侨同胞、向所有为促进中加合作做出贡献的朋友们表示敬意和感谢。In the year 2014, we have made big progress in bilateral cooperation of various fields, including political, economical, cultural, educational, and so on and so forth. Especially, Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper made his third visit to China. During his visit, the leaders of two countries reached a new consensus on further developing bilateral relations and announced a joint list of outcomes, including 20 cooperation agreements. Only the bilateral trade volume between Chinese side and New Brunswick almost reached 190 million Canadian dollars from January to November 2014. We also had many practical cooperations in culture and educational programs and exchanges. There are over 2,000 Chinese students studying in New Brunswick, and I'm happy to know that more and more local students have shown their interest in studying Chinese languages in order to know and understand China and its culture more better. I would like to thank the government of New Brunswick and officials and friends who have made great contributions for the people-to-people exchanges between two sides. 2015 marks the 45th anniversary of diplomatic ties and the 10th anniversary of strategic partnership between China and Canada. In this extraordinary year, I'm confident that we will be fully able to translate our great opportunities and the prospects of cooperation into reality with our joint efforts and enabling conditions. 骏马飞时去，金羊献瑞来。2015年是中加建交45周年和两国建立战略伙伴关系10周年。新的一年里，驻蒙特利尔总领馆将继续与领区相关部门密切配合，共同努力落实好两国领导人达成的各领域合作共识，进一步的推动两国友好合作关系再上新台阶，继续践行外交为民、以人为本的宗旨，为在家的华侨华人同胞提供更加优质的服务。我也想借此机会再次感谢中华文化协会和新省的华人华侨同胞，感谢你们一直以来通过自身的行动和努力，在树立良好华人形象、丰富华人社区文化生活、宣传中华传统文化、促进两国人民之间的了解和友谊等方面所做出的积极贡献。最后，我衷心的祝愿大家身体健康、阖家幸福、事业进步、万事如意。谢谢大家。
Thank you. Next up, I would like to welcome to the stage Ms. Dawn Weatherby, the Executive Director of the Confucius Institute of New Brunswick, for a few words.
Good evening, honorable dignitaries and guests. As international travel, technology, and business opportunities become more available, it is increasingly important for New Brunswickers to learn more about additional languages and cultures. The Confucius Institute in New Brunswick is a cooperative educational and cultural exchange between the Chinese government and our provincial Department of Education's agency, Atlantic Education International. The aim of visiting teachers and educational volunteers from China, some of whom you will meet tonight, is to foster global friendship through shared language and cultural experiences. Confucius Institute in New Brunswick is proud to be a sponsor of this evening's Spring Festival celebration and partner with the Chinese community and with public schools. In New Brunswick, currently 2,000 students from elementary school to university, as well as other interested people of different working backgrounds, are studying Chinese language and in turn learning more about Chinese culture. A group of students and educators will travel to China on an educational exchange organized by the Confucius Institute for March break. School administrators and other high school students will visit China during the summer break. On behalf of the Confucius Institute of New Brunswick and Atlantic Education International, its host, thank you for coming tonight and for allowing us to share in the enjoyable performances of this evening. 新年快乐!
Thank you, Ms. Weatherby, for your greeting. Now, last but not least, please welcome President of Chinese Cultural Social Association of New Brunswick, and obviously it's not me, Jenny Zhang, come to the stage and say a few words. Thank you so much.
Oh, I can't say anything. Ladies and gentlemen, Deputy Premier Stephen Hausman, Dr. Ila Lam, on behalf of Honorable Case Ashfield, General Counsel Yi Gan Li, and Ms. Dawn Weatherby. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to our New Year Gala. Due to the severe weather, we have to change the date. So I try to use my power to block the storm by field. I should borrow our new Deputy Premier to have his power. I believe that will work. So on behalf of Chinese Culture of New Brunswick, on behalf of Chinese Culture Association of New Brunswick, I'd like to thank all of our distinguished guests who have taken their time from the busy schedules to be here with us today. Also, thanks all the audience for your understanding and cooperation. Your consistent support over the years is greatly appreciated. Our community has nearly 40 years of history in Frankton, and our people have helped make New Brunswick a great place to live. I'd like to give a big thank to the long-term supporters of our community. Thanks for the St. Thomas University, who has provided us with rehearsal and practice space for many years. We deeply appreciate the generosity of the St. Thomas staff and the faculty. Thanks for Confucius Institute of New Brunswick for the long-term sponsorship. Thank you also to Province of New Brunswick, which has provided financial support for this event. So we are very excited that we are celebrating the beginning of the Year of Sheep today. People born in this year are well known to be kind, caring, and compassionate. How do you tell you are born in the Year of the Sheep? If your age is a multiple of 12, then you are the sheep. I'm a sheep. So want to guess my age? I hope you will say I'm 24. And I'll be flattered to be here to hear that. So the theme of the show tonight is Maple Leaves on the Silk Road. I think this expresses very well the spirit of cultural exchange and how we'll feel here in Canada. So tonight we'll hear beautiful music and see some beautiful dance with gorgeous costumes. I'd like to make special mention of our dance teacher, Zhang Zhang, who inspires our dancers to new heights every year through her amazing creativity and her confidence. The show you're about to see is the result of many months of work from volunteer organizers, artists, and musicians. We are so proud of this talented group. Please enjoy the show. Happy New Year! 新春快乐!
首先，请我们再次感谢所有的来宾给我们带来的演讲，谢谢大家。So everybody heard that the next show, or the show that's about to come, that, I mean, not just me, I believe everybody's extremely excited. What I want to know, I use English and Chinese to explain to you, that you see a lot of volunteers and workers and associations that have been putting a lot of time on it. And not just all of them, of course, we thank all of them all the time, but as well, all the MCs, they are performing all different kinds of programs. So, sharpen your eyes, take a look, sometimes you'll see some familiar faces. Don't look at me, because tonight it looks like it's my talk show, but it's not, okay? So I'll use Chinese to explain real quick. 今晚呢，所有的这个volunteer 说我们都给我们带来很多的帮助。然后我们几位主持也是在很多节目当中有一些串演，有一些表演，所以大家稍微等看一看，然后到时候给大家一点掌声，好不好？谢谢大家。
banker in Toronto can send the latest stock information to his colleagues in Hong Kong in less than a second. With a click, a single click, a customer in Fredericton orders electronics made in Beijing, transported across the ocean within days by cargo plane or container ship. The speed and volume at which goods and information move across the world today is unprecedented in history. But global exchange itself is older than we think, reaching back over 2,000 years along a 5,000-mile stretch known as the Silk Road. Thus begins Shannon Harris Costello's TED Talk. When Zhang Qian set out on his first journey to the west on behalf of Western Han Empire in 139 BCE, trading between west and east had already been a reality for centuries. What became known as the Silk Road was not actually a single road, but a network of multiple routes that gradually emerged over centuries. Indeed, the term Silk Road describes ocean routes as well, and its origins extend back to the Persian Royal Road in 5th century BCE. Stretching some 2,000 miles and structured with regular relay points reminiscent of the US Pony Express, this early Persian route reportedly allowed goods and messages to travel at 10 times the speed of a single traveler. This network of Greek, Egyptian, Persian, and Indian culture and trade gradually extended further and further east, laying the foundations for a trade bridge between China and the West. And this trade bridge dealt with much more than messages and goods. Though silk was a major trade item from China, other technologies, religions, and cultural traditions formed a rich exchange and an economic and social corridor, remnants of which can still be seen today. Some of these iconic places and cultural figures are reflected in today's New Year celebration, including a dance representation related to the harvesting of the favorite food of the celebrated silkworm, the mulberry leaves. the relics of the famous Loulan Castle in our second act, dance presentation of Loulan girls. And Fei Tian, the god from Indian mythology, represented in grottos along the Silk Road as a group of girls flying and dancing freely in the air, which will close our third and final act today. As important as the Silk Road is to ancient times, it can serve to show us how such a road needs to be nurtured and encouraged between Canada and China, where the exchanges are rich and meaningful, harmonious and hopeful, respectful and long-lasting. Such an exchange will extend well beyond economic goods and services. We need to encourage the blooming of maple leaves on the new Silk Road. So, welcome to 2015, the year of the goat, and welcome to CCANB's Chinese New Year Celebration Gala. Please join me in saying hello to our MCs for the show, Frank Zhao, Ximei Zhang, James Tang, and Jacqueline Wang.
Sorry, you can only see 3. Somebody's afraid of me, of course. I told something about her, saying, you know what, I think I can talk the most tonight. She's like, what? I'm not gonna get on stage. But, so, I know she's coming soon. So, oh, she's not, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez, I should go back and practice a little bit more. Sorry about that. 尊敬的各位来宾，
亲爱的朋友们
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs,
大家过年好！欢迎大家来到福来新年春节晚会的农历羊年春节晚会现场。首先，我想感谢大家对我们的光临。
welcome to the Chinese Cultural Association of New Brunswick's 2015 Chinese New Year celebration.
又是一年春来到，阖家团聚庆新春。今夜，让我们一起在这里快乐守岁，共度佳节。
Bienvenue à la célébration du Nouvel An chinois. Nous sommes au maître de cérémonie pour le spectacle ce soir.
在这新春佳节来临之际，我想祝所有的男同胞们事业有成，大展宏图。
我祝福所有的女同胞们美丽幸福，青春永驻。
我想祝所有的长辈们身体健康，万事顺心。
祝福所有的小朋友们快乐成长，学习进步。
所以新年的一天来到，大家都感到非常非常开心，因为中国人大家都想把新年这种愉快和快乐带给大家。所以我想给大家说 ，I know what you're laughing about. Come on, yes, it's just you on stage. It's okay, it's okay. Where am I? I don't remember. Well, okay, I'll start over now. Just kidding. 我想告诉大家，就是说，所有的在海外侨胞或海外的朋友们，现在肯定是把自己的祝福完完全全打包，而送到祖国亲人的旁边。
是啊，我们在这一刻，把自己压缩了一整年的心愿，慢慢的解压释放。2015充满了我们对自己、对亲人、对生活的满满的期待。不过说实话 ，Frank， 此时此刻我最大的期待是我们接下来精彩纷呈的演出。
So you probably are wondering what just talked about. Like we use Chinese to talk a lot of different things. Apparently, we're just trying to wish everybody have a cheerful, wonderful, beautiful, happyful, loveful. Probably some of the words are not English. Sorry about that. Just take it back. And basically, we just want to wish everybody to have a great year of lamb, goat, sheep, or anything related to that animal. So, well, let's do not hesitate and enjoy. 大家请欣赏丝绸之路。
绚丽丝绸云涌动，霓裳歌舞美仙姿。接下来，我们本次演出的第一节《丝绸之路》将带我们大家领略丝绸之路的沿途美景和风土人情。 Hello?
Oh.
Are you still there?
Did you know what I was just thinking about? It was, what she just said sounds pretty simple in Chinese, but it's actually beyond complication if I want to translate. So my brain was just telling me, oh man, I'm giving up. What should I say? So, sorry, I just paused for a few seconds, and now I can use basically maybe a simple way to explain what she just said. Is that the Silk Road is full of color. The history, the sign, the customs are amazed by people around the world. So our next dance or performance is talking about picking mulberry leaves. So picking mulberry leaves is not just the working process, that's picking up the leaves, but it implies or represents the hard work, the passion, and the love of life. So please welcome our CCANB dance group.
Thank you for the explanation, Frank. 请欣赏舞蹈《罗浮行》。
thank you so much for the beautiful dance. I don't know if anybody noticed that one of our MCs, Jacqueline, was performing the dance. Now I realize why probably she's not even come on stage. I thought in the beginning it was just she's afraid or just like me too much. I don't know.
You really think too much.
Okay.
Our next will be vocal solo, Lake Baikal.
我不知道大家有没有最近 follow 或者说大家看一个节目叫《我是歌手》，里面有一首李健带来的歌曲叫做《贝加尔湖畔》，声音非常非常动听，歌曲非常非常好听。
Lake Baikal is the oldest and deepest lake in the world. It's a miracle of nature. Lots of people sing their praise of the mysterious lake.
本来这首歌我想上来唱，然后导演坚决不同意，然后我说为什么呀？难道我不会潜规则？然后后来我听到后面这位开始唱，我才发现，哎呀，我这个战斗力还真不如我啊！所以大家请欣赏王慧佳带来的《贝加尔湖畔》。
Please enjoy.
How's that sound? Not good? That's good. She's doing really good. I'm surprised why I can see her. Do not invite her next year, please, so I can see her. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I loved it. I loved it very much. So I know she made next performance is regarding about embroidery. What is that?
Embroidery is a really traditional Chinese arts and well applied as decoration. Suzhou Embroidery is one of 4 well-known styles in China. Back to hundreds of years ago, embroidery is an important evaluation criteria of a girl's ingenuity.
其实 embroidery 就是刺绣的意思。苏绣是中国4大名绣之一，它以细腻逼真而出名。喜妹，你会刺绣吗？
我好不想回答这个问题，不过很幸运，现在刺绣不是大家的择偶标准之一。如果今天刺绣仍然是择偶标准之一的话，我怕我是嫁不出去了。不过我知道接下来我们出场的姑娘们的刺绣技术是特别娴熟的。
下面请欣赏团体舞苏绣。
Please welcome our talented girls to show us their embroidery skills.
Welcome.
humidity, girls. Next up, we have a piano and violin duet.
If I remember correctly, don't you play the violin, James?
Now that you mention it, Oh, what a weird thing to leave lying around.
Why don't you give us a little warm-up piece? Talented host? Did you know that Frank also plays the piano?
Actually, I'm very curious to see how good he is, but let's first welcome Jin Hua Zhang and Zhu Ming Zhang, who are going to be performing, who are going to be playing the piano and the violin. That was really great.
Do I look like a pianist in here? Oh, I'm not. I'm an MC. Come on. But those two instruments play together so well, and it's just so lovely, right?
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. So how about let's take a break?
Oh wait, hold on, Frank. If I seem to remember correctly, there's a challenge still on the table here. You still have to show us some of your piano skills.
My piano skills?
If you have them.
Oh, well, I don't think anybody would like to hear it. Right? Come on. Okay. I can do this. I think I did wrong there. Okay, maybe I'll do something. Sorry about my vocal, though. It's going to be a little broke there. But when I am down, oh my soul so weary. I just said that. When troubles come, and my heart burdened be, I am still away in the silence until you come and see the world with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy sea. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, please take a 10-minute break and we'll be right back.
请从下面上来的朋友们从这里直接下去好不好？ So I'm just trying to ask everybody who came from this stage, well, off this stage, but I don't think anybody listening. Hello? Hello?
I'm in the back, enjoy the show.
Well, I really don't know what happened because the director said, you're gonna get off the stage from this place, otherwise you're fired. Well, it seems like I'm almost get fired, but whatever. I'm still on stage, right? So they can't kick me out right now, so it's all good, it's all good. So now, we're moving to our next section. And what it is?
丝路欢歌。Oh, sorry.
That's no story. 丝路欢歌. I mean, anybody understand what's the name?
美丽的丝绸之路是一首歌，从汉朝被吟唱至今，沿途的每一个人、每一片风景，都是这首歌里最美的音符。
So the section 2 is talking about Silk Road melody. So basically, the Silk Road is a song that is praised by everybody on the way, and everybody enjoyed it. And I know you will enjoy all the shows we have next for you. And our next one, could you tell me what is it again?
请欣赏舞蹈《花儿漫漫》。
Enjoy.
Before we announce our next act, could Peggy Como please go to the lobby to meet Madame Abe?
That was a great job. To all the girls and to Simon.
I agree. Simon really holds his own among all those beautiful ladies. Next up, we have 4 beautiful girls who will be singing a song. Why don't you join them, James?
Well, I would, but I don't want to overshadow. You know, I'm an MC, can't be part of every show.
I don't think there's any chance of that.
Okay. Sure.
Next up, we have Half Moon Rises.
半月爬上来。
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes. Those ladies are incredibly talented. And gosh, did you see those dresses?
Next up, we have a truly sentimental dance piece called Mother in My Dreams.
This Mongolian pas de deux portrays an emotional scene of a young daughter clutching onto the dream of her mother.
It nearly makes me tear up every time, so please join me in welcoming Zanza and Amanda Zhang to the stage.
Thank you for our amazing dancers. In In ancient China, there was a tradition when women get married, they have to have a veil to cover their face. And the only one who can lift this veil is their husband. So we can imagine the most exciting moment in a man's life is when he lifts his veil to see his beautiful bride. Our next is male vocal quartet, Lift Your Bridal's Veil. I'm sure you will be impressed by our beautiful bride. 请欣赏男子四重唱，掀起你的盖头来。
掀起了你的盖头来，让我来看看你的美。你的眉毛细又长呀，好像那树上的弯月亮。你的眉毛细又长呀，好像那树上的弯月亮。掀起了你的盖头来，让我来看看你的眼。你的眼睛明又亮呀，好像那秋波一模样。你的眼睛明又亮呀，好像那秋波一模样。掀起了你的盖头来，让我来看看你的脸。你的脸儿红又圆呀，好像那苹果到秋天。你的脸儿红又圆呀，好像那苹果到秋天。掀起了你的盖头来，让我来看看你的嘴。你的嘴儿红又小呀，好像那5月的冬樱桃。你的嘴儿红又小呀，好像那5月的冬樱桃。掀起了你的盖头来，让我来看看你的脸。你的脸儿红又圆呀，好像那经过到秋天。你的脸儿红又圆呀，好像那苹果到秋天。掀起了你的盖头来，让我来看看你的脸。你的脸儿红又圆呀，好像那苹果到秋天。你的脸儿红又圆呀，好像那苹果到秋天。
Wow, I asked Frank why he's dressed like that backstage, and he told me he didn't know yet. Well, that was quite a surprise.
For him and us both. Our next performance is titled Horse Race and is performed on the traditional Arabu and dulcimer.
It'll be sure to get your heartbeat going, so get ready.
That was awesome. I need to add.
You know, it's hard. I never.
That's for you.
Oh.
I need to add learning those instruments to my New Year's wish list.
I agree with you. And our next dance actually is going to be extremely great. And I know I liked it. So what is it?
I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe I can choose. Yeah, actually it's called Loulan Princess. And well, without, I said, please enjoy the show.
请欣赏舞蹈《楼兰姑娘》。
Thank you, ladies. Next up, we have a dragon dance performance performed by the CCANB youth group. Please join me in welcoming them. The Silk Road connects China and Canada, and we are all a part of it. We hope the love between the two countries will be beautiful and strong like maple leaves.
中加之间的丝绸之路，如今已在你我之间慢慢的铺开，而你我都是这条道路的修路人、筑路者和受益者。
One of the first things that crosses my mind when I think of the Silk Road are the camels in the desert. The Camel Bells actually become the most beautiful song for the travelers. Our next performer is very talented at an interesting instrument called the zongran. This is a 4-stringed guitar-like instrument. Please welcome Yunfei Ma in performing the Camel Bells.
相信大家对中阮都并不陌生，音色恬静优美，富有诗意。接下来，请欣赏马云飞为我们带来的《丝路驼铃》。
That was awesome, amazing, superb.
我的感触是啊，我和我的小伙伴们都惊呆了，确实不错。对，so I know our next show is related to what is this? Oh,
Park Street School students are coming on, and they will be performing some calming Taichi for you.
下面我们这个节目，我本来很想上来，是叫太极，但是我发觉这个项目这项运动太高端、太大气、太上档次，我玩不来，所以咱们有请咱们孔子学院的费发周老师、曹曦老师以及 Park Street Middle School 的 Brian O'Bai 老师以及小朋友们给我们带来太极 ，Enjoy。
Mr. Fei should really teach people some of those moves.
我觉得啊，费老师应该多多收徒，对不对？然后我就代替他收钱就好了。
Okay, just stop. We're moving on. Okay. The next performance features a Tibetan song called Beautiful Night on the Grassland. And it features our one and only, everyone knows him, Simon.
下面这支舞蹈展现的是藏族风情，展现的是藏族的小伙子们和姑娘们的豪放热情。大家请欣赏。 大家说跳得美不美？ I know. Oh, I love to watch those dance. They're so happy and lovely.
You should join them next time then, Frank.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay, so the next tune you might recognize from the song When You Believe by Whitney Houston, yes, and Mariah Carey. But you gotta keep in mind, this piece was actually composed in 1952. So, it was original to China.
Wow. Wow. 下面我们想欣赏我们这个歌曲叫做舞曲，我们叫做瑶族舞曲。我就不多介绍了，大家好好看吧。今天能欣赏到笛子和古筝的同时乐奏，这个奏乐，我感觉值了。我觉得这种乐器，民族乐器真的是非常高端的。然后能在这里欣赏到，我觉得真的不错啊。
Okay, we'd like to take a pause now in our show to do our 50-50 draw. And as many of you may already know, it's all in support of our CCANB youth group. And for that, I'd like to thank everyone who contributed.
再次感谢大家能够参与我们的50-50的这个抽奖。在我手上这个袋子里面有所有大家买的票的号码，所以请大家拿出手中的票。等会儿我会让 James 给我们抽出其中的一张，来看看谁能够赢得我口袋里的这75加元。If you can share half with me, I can just give it to you right now. So. But we'll just play with the rules, okay? James, go ahead.
All right. So everyone have their tickets ready. And the winning number is 5895746. And I'll repeat that, 5895746. So would the winning ticket holder please come up to the stage?
58954哦，错了，对不起，5895746。 哪位的手上有这张票5895746，请到台上来。Nobody wants money? Come on.
Write it down on a piece of paper.
Oh, okay, so winner. Woohoo! Please come on stage. The next step, the director told me that the winner has to have a 30-minute speech in order to get this money. You can talk about anything. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Did I say it's 4-6, right?
4-6.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Glasses?
She found it. She found it. No, it's just I want. Can I get half of it? Oh no. Well, you can. We can talk.
谢谢谢谢。
Read it again. Make sure. 5895746. Okay, that is it. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for playing with us and supporting our youth group. Thank you again.
Okay, so our next performance will be a group of violinists, and they range from all ages. Their first piece will be English folk song suite, and specifically they'll be playing a movement, one of the march movements. You might find a very English tone to this piece, and that's because it was actually premiered in Dellard Hall, which is Britain's premier military academy of music.
简而言之，接下来这个节目是由一支小乐队给我们带来的，然后大家可以发现排场是特别的大，然后他们要演奏2个曲目，第一个叫做 March from English Folk Song Suite， 而第2个节目就是我们的主题，也就是我们的主旋律，叫做丝路。大家不用久等了，马上欣赏吧。
什么意思？
Beautiful. Wow. When they first get on stage, I thought they're just little kids and they get violins and all different instruments and then, oh geez, what's going to happen to it? But you know what? I would like to give them another round of applause.
Well, if you really like that last performance, the following, the one that we have, will really knock you off your feet.
Really?
Yeah, and to give you a bit more detail about what the whole thing is about, I have a bit of a history spiel for you. So, I have this little slip here to help me out. So, it's called Flying Apsaras, and it was a dance inspired by cave paintings found in Donghuang, which is a city in western China. Donghuang was considered the gateway to the Silk Road and held a series of over 1,000 caves that depicted the religion, civilization, and culture of the people during that time. The Apsaras are the angels or heavenly maidens that can be found soaring through the skies in those murals.
一个词语来形容，不明觉厉。总而言之，简而简之，再简化而之。整个节目，接下来这个节目是讲关于敦煌的一种舞蹈形式，它是源自于这个里面的飞天壁画，还有菩萨雕像。它所表现的形式融汇了印度舞蹈之原型，还有西域舞蹈风格的影响，以及中原文化的内涵。哇哦，我记得好多啊！下面请欣赏舞蹈《飞天》。 I would just like to invite my MC partners to come off stage, although they're still in the uniforms. But 非常感谢大家能参与今晚的节目，感谢大家能够光临。
感谢今晚你我真诚的祝福，谢谢大家。
Thank you for all your patience and your presence here at this performance.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank all the organizers, volunteers, performers, playhouse staff for all their hard work and efforts in making the show a success.
难忘今宵，2015向我们走来。我们希望在这首歌的歌声中，能伴我们走过一个美满而快乐的2015。
让我们在歌声中出发，开启我们崭新的2015。此时此刻，特别感谢我们众多的组织者、参与者和志愿者们的辛勤付出，是你们的努力为我们带来了今天晚上的欢声笑语和精彩纷呈。谢谢，谢谢我们所有的幕后英雄，还有全体演员们，谢谢大家，谢谢。
Thank you to all the performers, the stage workers, our background workers. Without them, this show would not have been possible. And we wish you all a happy and prosperous new year.
Nous avons hâte de vous revoir l'année prochaine pour célébrer le nouvel an. Merci beaucoup pour être ici pour célébrer avec nous. Bonne nuit.
我希望每一位朋友接下来生活能够和谐美满。然后我也接下来想邀请我们的 VIP 直接到台上来参与我们。May I welcome all VIP guests to come over to our stage over here to take some pictures.
让我们相约明年，朋友们，让我们相约下一个除夕之夜。